G'day everybody and welcome to the Cowra Bowls Club for the Versatility tournament that we've got here. Apologies for the late start. All my cameras decided to shut themselves down and would not start up, so we're on now, thankfully. So, beautiful day here at Cowra. The weather's been absolutely no good for the last week. So the locals tell me, and they've turned it on for the day. It's going to be 14 today and 16 tomorrow, but it definitely doesn't feel like it's 14. I am looking dead straight into the sun, which is not a lot of fun, but I'm up on the balcony. Get a great view of what's going on out in the green. I'll have more details for everyone later in terms of how it's all worked, because they do, it's a fours tournament, but then they split out into pairs, mixed pairs to start with, and then I think it's ladies pairs and men's pairs type thing. So just to give you an idea, so just to get a bit of a gauge here, so we've got Susan and Gary from Penrith, and Sonia and Steve from Cowra. Susan and Gary are currently up 8-3 after 8 ends. I'm just trying to see who's holding shot here, trying to get an idea. I think it's that front bowl. I think that's Sonia's bowl up front that's currently holding shot. So again, folks, sorry for the delay. Rather long delay, I know, but I reset everything at the last, reset everything about 5 times, and then my mate ChatGPT turned around and said, why don't you reset the cameras? And one thing I haven't done. What happens? Bang, straight up. So, lesson learnt, reset everything, not just your computer. So I have the chat going, so feel free to jump on and have a look, say hello. As I said, the sun's directly in my face, so it's very difficult. Righto. Sonia and Steve pick up 2 there. The sun's actually right in my face. And as you can see me on the thing, I've got to sort of squint a little bit, so I'll get rid of myself. You don't need to be looking at my ugly head. Because the sun's directly in my face, I lose track of where the mouse is. Makes life a little bit difficult. Now, the weird and wonderful thing for this tournament as well is we're currently playing east-west, and then for the next game they actually swing it round so it's north-south. So again, fun and games for the people like myself who are live streaming it, because I've got to move all the cameras and then at the end of the day pack it all up and then set it all up again and move the cameras halfway through the day again. So a little bit different, this tournament. I was only told this wonderful fact last night, but, you know, stuff happens. What I will do... Pretty good start here by both ladies. Sonia's got the blue XGs, or the light blue, dark blue XGs, with the yellow flicks through them. I bowled with pretty much the same bowl a few years ago before I moved over to Aero, if I'm allowed to say that, which I am. So again, feel free to chat, folks, and jump in and say hello if you want. There's probably not many people watching because I'm so late in how I started. Sorry, folks, just getting everything organised here. That's always happens. Every time you have a problem, it just throws you out for the rest of the day. Right. So I think Sonia's holding shot by the look of that. Bowl out the back to the left. I don't think so anymore, though. I think Gary's just come in and said, thank you very much. I'll sit you out. If he had punched that bowl, it might have brought another one in, but he's sitting on one. It's probably a bit high there. This ditch rink, I had a roll on it last night. It tends to hold a bit on the pavilion side, which is where I am. Oh, that held on a fair bit, actually. Surprisingly, it was still short, but that held on a bit longer than I thought it would. Thought it might have got a little bit of a break, but it did not. Gary's just said, sorry, Sonia. Don't ever say sorry, Gary. Don't stress, mate. There's already a few people up on the balcony having a watch, having a gander. Oh, he has punched it out. That might be worth 2 or 3 now. Soon find out. It's definitely 2. Ooh, 4. That's a big pickup there. Susan and Gary. Actually, Happy and Benny and the boys actually did come up with a graphic the other day for 4. Had the umpire come out and wave the 4, but I haven't had time to get all that organised, unfortunately. There you go, folks. Now we've got all the views up and working, which is good. So Jackie's back on the tee. Yeah, very good start there by Susan. Should be happy with that. Most people would be. the Cowra Bowls Club, so it was a nice little 8-hour drive to get up here from Melbourne. Lovely club, 3 grass greens. I had a quick roll last night, but of course after, I think they said 120 mils in a week and a half, so they're not running fantastically, but they're running very well for the amount of rain that that has been had. So kudos to the greenskeepers. I was talking to them before. They were quite happy with how it came up. Doesn't necessarily mean that everyone else is happy, but as we sort of were discussing, nobody's ever happy with green speeds these days. So unless you're living in Queensland and barely get any rain. But no, 3 beautiful greens. I had a roll on the front one, the one there we've got the show rink on at the moment. Had a roll on that last night. And as you expect, yeah, it's a little slow, but you get used to it. It wasn't that bad. What's Sonia done here? I think she's a bit underneath. Good weight, but yeah, just underneath. And off we go on the crossover. Oh no, just had to go and get a cap, folks, because I have a funny feeling if I don't put some sunscreen on shortly, I am going to burn my face to a crisp. Hence the weather today. It's a very good bowl there by Gary. Leaves a bit of a gap there for Steve to come straight up the middle. I think he's lining up like he is. He's not coming with a truckload of weight. He's coming with enough. I don't think it's going to hold up, though. He probably had ditch weight, so he probably had 2 metres of weight on it. But probably wasn't enough. What Gary would probably want to do here is land a bowl a foot short of this straight down the line, just to put something into Steve's eye line, which he's not going to be far away. No, he's sneaking around the back, actually. He's just going to cover that. He's just going to cover the ditch. Well, he's not far away here. Look at this. Oh. I don't know if I've got... No, I don't want Ruben Wiki. No. There we go. Yeah, no good, Mr. Chalky. No good. I think now Gary's... Yeah, it's a tough one. Very tough one, actually, because it's just going to be... It's going to be difficult to get to, that's for sure. Just going down. Have a look. This is going to be the interesting thing. What's he going to do? I've got no clue what's on offer here. He's tried to sneak through there. That cuts it down to 1. That actually wasn't a bad save. Oh, sorry, folks. Got 10 different things going on here. It is difficult, this live streaming gig, when you're doing it by yourself. That's right. Yeah, that's a good start there by Sonia. Very good start. Well, it's steaming ahead. Don't know if she was trying to push her own bowl up there or whether she was just trying to almost play through it, but Sonia would be just trying to get around her own bowl here. She's probably a bit short on weight there. I said, I might have to go and get some sunscreen, guys, because otherwise I reckon I am going to burn. My face is just going to burn to a crisp today, which is not the greatest of fun. What's he done here? He's pulled a touch short, but from the angle I've got here, it looks like 2 shots to Sonia. Steve's asking how short. So again, I think he'd be trying to almost push his own bowl up here because he's just going to be struggling for room to get around anything. Because it is pretty narrow on that side. He's going to prove me wrong here. I reckon that's wide, but no, he's just covering the back bowls. Don't know how many that was. I'll just check. It's always good being able to just ask the players themselves. I reckon that scoreboard's behind because the scoreboard's saying 5-2 after 10. I've got 13-7 after 12. Great start there by Sonia again. She's picked a game up over the last couple of ends. She's doing very well. What's Susan trying to do here? Well, she probably needed another foot of weight. Even if she was to get Jack, I don't think Jack's going to go back to that bowl on the right-hand side that you guys are looking at. So this is going to be another good bowl here by Sonia. Oh, very good end for her. Very happy. Righto. Sorry, folks, I'm just playing around in the background with some settings and things. Like I said, always difficult when you're doing it by yourself. You got things to do, but then at the same time have to watch the bowls. That's all right. I think everyone's trying to attack this bowl. He's coming with a bit of weight here. I think he has to. He's got no choice. He's just got to get around that front bowl. It's not far. Oh, ouch. So that's 3, I reckon, so far. Let's see what the ladies think. It's a 3 measuring for 4, pretty much. Let's see what the ladies call. There's 3 out. Oh, yeah. That's 4. Well, that makes it a bit more interesting then. Sorry, folks. I keep losing track of my mouse because of this sun. Can't see a thing. Good start here. Yeah, very good start. So the game flow seems to be Sonia and Steve are going to go a bit short on their ends when they get the mat, and Susan and Gary are definitely going long, so Yeah, good bowl there. That's 2. I might have the score wrong here, folks. I'm just going to double check this. I've got it as 13 ends, but I don't think it is. So it might actually be 12-11. Maybe I was a yard ahead of the scoreboards. Yeah, it would have been. I think I was ahead in an end in front of where I should have been. Okay. Right. What's Steve done here? Oh, that's a... Ooh. Yes, very good shot. Probably would have preferred the jack there just to sort of follow it through because Gary's got an open door to it. He's probably got half a foot to draw into, so there's still room. Sorry, folks, you're probably hearing a bit of echo and things like that. I am trying to fix all that up because I've got effects mics, but I think with the music, the effects mics are actually going to cause echoes and things. So yeah, it is. I can hear it. Problem is, I can't turn it off. Okay. I'll work on that later, guys. Because again, they've got the radio on right over the top of me. And so you're hearing me and the radio in the background, and then you're hearing the radio from the effects mics out on the green. So kind of not working. Kind of can work if I turn myself off for a bit, which I might do. So I'll just go and have a quick go and get some sunscreen, and I will be back. I don't know. Gary looks like he's playing with a bit of weight here. He's probably just trying to get onto Susan's bowl, give it a bit of a touch forward, but that hasn't happened. Tell the ladies I don't have to sit out on the boundary. Don't have to stand out in the boundary peg. You don't have to be that far away. I'll let them know when I get a chance. But everyone was fairly good. I was actually speaking to them before, and they said they can't stand people being in front of the cameras on live streams. I get it. So we have spoken about, me and the boys have spoken about actually getting water cannons. And just anyone gets in the way, does the wrong thing, we just squirt them with a water cannon. Jason Curry, how are you, buddy? Sorry, I had the chat sitting there in the background. What's happening, everybody? G'day, Philip, watching from Silverdale in New South. Good to have you guys on board. Feel free to tell me how bad a job I'm doing. Again, I got completely thrown this morning with all these technical issues. Drive me nuts. One of those days where you get up, you're feeling good. Yep, going to have a good day today. It's going to be great. Everything's going to work. It all did. And then I touched something and the whole thing shut down. Yay. Going to have a good look here. I don't know why. I reckon 2 blues. Oh no, the yellow up the front might beat them all. Oh, there we go. Thanks, mate. I missed the score on the last end. Thanks for letting me know, Philip. Good work. Just the 2 there. Well, the crew from Cowra have hit the front. I think there's 4 ends to go. Gary's still on the scoreboard now. I think I am right. I think I know one thing. I've got a sore back. I like it when they keep rolling the jack to the same spot. Saves me doing work by moving cameras and things. And just as we say that, Steve's in the way. What's the weather like in Silverdale today, Philip? It's beautiful here. I'm just going to have a look. It's saying it's 13 degrees, but I tell you what, it's not. If you're sitting in this sun, I'm just about to get the hoodie off, I can tell you. So I'll give you a bit of an idea. There we go. See, I've got the hoodie and the cap and everything on, because I can't see a damn thing on my screens, unless I've got my cap on. But yet, the hoodie's coming off in a tick. Absolutely. Because it is starting to bake out here. Which means the green speeds. I was talking to greenskeepers. They reckon these greens dry out pretty quick. So I might go and have a quick roll on the... I might go and have a quick roll a bit later on during the lunch break and just get an idea of what the speed of the greens are. Sonia not happy there. As soon as she put it down, she went, well, I've taken the weight off. As you can see, the facilities behind me, they're fantastic. Awesome facilities here. Needless to say, I tested the bar out last night. The bar works very well. I decided to get stuck in with not stuck in, I shouldn't say that. I decided to have a few with one of the locals here, Walt. Wonderful bloke. Well, and a few of the boys. Just had a few frothies. But no, again, just looked after ourselves. Just had a quiet few, talk bowls and life and everything else. It's one of the advantages I've got with my Match Jackson Balls gear and the stuff I do on YouTube. Very rare that I walk into a bowls club these days where somebody doesn't know me. So it actually is a bit of an advantage because I'm generally not left on me own, sort of in the corner drinking. Somebody's always sort of saying, "Hey, Clarky, come and have a beer, and come and have a whatever else, come and have a chat." So it's kind of handy, notoriety sometimes. Because I know what it's like for a lot of people sort of going into a bowls club where they know nobody and, you know, find it difficult to find people to chat to. Well, gets around that. That's a good bowl. Very good bowl, Gary. Bowling, Gary. I was going to say, we probably won't get a lot of people watching live today because, correct me if I'm wrong, well, for one, Youtubelivesports has got 6 lawn bowls tournaments being broadcast today, and I think I think it might be Boyd, Happy Bowler, is turning into Happy Motorbikes because he's doing the motocross somewhere. And on top of that, the Australian Open started today, so a lot of bowls. If I was a person that actually enjoyed sitting down watching bowls, it'd be a great day, but I'm not one of those people, unfortunately. Just I tend to be around bowls a fair bit, so I sort of, by the time the weekends come around, I'm not real keen to sit and watch bowls a lot. He snuck in there. There we go. Got a few of the different camera angles working now, thankfully. What bowl did he take out? See, Philip, you're spending too much time. And it won't be 12.7. It's not that slow. It's about third. Well, it was 13.5 last night. Around about 13.5. Sonia and Steve have really picked it up now. That's another 2. They've jumped out. I think they've won the last 3 or 4 on the trot. So, no, they've really picked it up. There's 3 ends to go now, if memory serves me correctly. Now, later on this afternoon, once I get my stuff together, I will be having my good mate Anthony Ounch Witkowski on to help me commentate. He will be commentating from his lounge room in Melbourne. Such is the technology we've got these days that doesn't matter where you are, you can jump on and help commentate, which is great. Because again, when you're doing these by yourself, it tends to get a bit long and tedious, especially for you guys listening to me all day long. It's bad enough that you watch my videos for 15, 20 minutes at a time. You need to find something else better to do with your days, people. It's my standard line when people go, "I watch you on YouTube." Yep, find something better to do with your time. But I do appreciate it. But yeah, it's always tough doing these lawn bowls tournaments by yourself. There will be people popping in and out over the next couple of days, different sponsors and things, which would be good. But yeah, I'll get Anthony on to help me out a bit later, which would be good. Susan can. Oh, I think she's just gone past. She's jack high. She probably would have preferred a bit of a walk off her front bowl just to straighten it, but nobody would have been clapping it, which is good. I think everyone knows I don't deal too well with people clapping garbage bowls. Yeah, Philip, you've got to time it over 27 metres. They're almost playing 22, 23. So add another few metres on, mate. You'll be up around the 13.5, I reckon. For people that didn't know that, you actually time a green over 27 metres. So I was going to go out and do it before the game. Had, like I said, had everything set up, everything working. I moved a camera and shut the whole system down for an hour and a half. So 20 past 11 in the morning here. Or everywhere. No, not everywhere actually. Not if you're watching from WA. It'll be 20 past 9. So now from my bird's eye view, it looks like Sonia from Cowra is holding shot, but I always like jack high bowls too. Steve's just gone through a bit too far. He might be just trying to cover back, but he's already got the two back. Gary's coming on his backhand. What's he done here? Doesn't want to hit that blue. Ooh. He got the yellow flush, which is, well, he wanted it flush. Sonia's having a look saying, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. And the ladies have been very good about the whole camera thing. I've never been on camera before. They both sort of said, hate watching bowls where people are standing in front of the camera, so they're doing very well. Oh, that's a very good bowl. Stu's just played a blinder. You know, what's Gary going to do here? Oh, yeah, righto, Philip. No, they're playing about 22 metres, mate. They're actually... I'd be surprised if these greens would be 32 metres. I reckon they err on the shorter side by side, or side to side. But yeah, even when I was putting the cameras out for the minimum, I'm like, oh, hang on. Minimum's almost halfway. Look at this. That's great bowling. Great bowling, Steve. I'll tell you what, if Susan and Gary drop another 2 or 3 here, they're going to be in a bit of strife. It's already 4 down with this end plus another 2 to go. Gary's got some weight here. He needs to slip through that gap. Oh, if anything, he's knocked his bowls out. This might be a 3, maybe a 4. It's definitely 2. Righto. Makes things interesting. That's short. Ooh, I'm going to measure this again. That's why I reckon it could be 3 here. 3. There we go. Well, I think that's... I think that might have done it just quietly for Susan and Gary. Tough way to pick up 9 shots in 2 ends, especially with only 6 bowl. So they've gone back to their pretty standard length. It's actually a little bit longer than they've been playing. Might want to time this one, Phil. Matt's up about 3 metres. Jack's only 2 metres off the tee. This might be 27. Susan there's gone in through a bit. A lot of the people are now starting to finish up their games. So you'll see here bowls and bags and things rolling past and people walking behind me. That's all good. A lot better adjustment there from Susan. Susan really wants a good one here. Is it going to hang out? Oh, she's just gone heavy again, unfortunately. So it's only the 1. Oh, I do have this score wrong. I put in too many. There we go. 19-12 to the Cowra crew. I'll be happy after the lunch break when the sun's out of my face. Yeah, that'll be right, Phil, I reckon. Sort of somewhere in that vicinity. Like I said, I played on them last night at probably 13.5, and that was like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You could feel the moisture actually sitting on top of the grass. So the boys were saying they only rolled this. Oh, you're not. Just no, that's right. Gary, just turn around. Yeah, I reckon it was about 13.5 last night. I didn't officially time it, but I reckon it was around that mark. The boys said they only rolled it once this morning, which was enough for this green. And they said it'll dry out pretty quick with the sun, so, because I know I'm baking in it. What's Steve done here? Steve. I think Gary's still got it out the front. Again, the camera angles are a little bit deceiving, because it looks like that bowl out the back is a lot further away than it is, but I'm just looking at the shadows. What's he done here? Oh, he hasn't got another rub. Fair dinkum. Come on, Gary, that's 2 in a row. Knock it off. Can't be doing that. I'll get a bit closer to the microphone because you're going to start hearing every man and his dog behind me as they all come in. And during the lunch break, so people that come back for the afternoon session, you'll probably notice that we're facing a different way. That's because we will be. They're playing east-west at the moment, and then we swap over to north-south. Don't ask me why. Doesn't make my job any fun, that's for sure. So we'll see how we go. Because the other thing is I am sitting smack dab in the middle of the green. So I don't know what camera angles and things I'm going to have. It's got to hang. Oh, he's got another one. I should yell out to him. I don't mind that last bowl. Three. Ooh. That makes for an interesting last end. So not completely out of it. Can they come back for the draw? I highly doubt the wind's on, but we've seen a few fours in this game, that's for sure. Okay. Oh, no, Jack's gone into the pit. So it's heading back. And Sonia's bringing the mat up. So they'll be going a similar distance as they usually do. I just noticed it then. It looks like Sonia's one of those people that sort of just throws it to Jack, if you know what I mean, sort of just chucks it down. I'm really big on roll the Jack like you would a bowl. And then you can adjust your weight a lot better that way to your first bowl. So your first bowls, you've got a general idea of what the weight is or should be, and you can adjust from there. But if you're just kind of chucking them down, it doesn't give you any sort of real weight indication. But in saying that, you know, Sonia's made me look like an idiot because she's gone and drawn within a foot of it, just a touch short, but a foot and a half. So she probably heard me and she's probably saying, "Shut up, Matt." Needs to drop. It's definitely quicker than it was this morning. It really is starting to finish a little bit now. Hasn't got a screaming finish, of course, but at least it's got some finish. I definitely think the 5's out of the question. Unless Sonia gets nowhere near it. That might be good enough for 2. Yeah, so I think the 5's out of the question. Unless they start knocking our bowls everywhere. And folks, I've just noticed I've got a smudge on the camera. 2 of them, to be honest, on this camera, so I'll have to give them a wipe down during the break as well. Normally I'll keep them pretty clean. Don't know what the go is there. Very slack of me. Oh, bowled Gary. I think he's still out. I think definitely that bowl out the front is still holding shot. Oh, he doesn't want any. Oh, I was going to say if he wanted it, he had to get all of it. He didn't want to clip it. So because he's gone with it, he's still got shot. But if that bowl comes out, they're going to be 3 down. Or potentially 4, depending if he can get onto it and push it all the way through. They'll be sitting on 4. And here I was. Oh, what's he done? Oh. I think he's made it 2, but again, he flew through it. He probably wanted it in the drink, if anything.
Thank you.
Ooh. I think Gaz is going to have a look and see what the hell he can do. I don't see how they can get 5 out of this. Even a 4. I don't know how they get. He was probably looking half decent until Steve's last bowl. That's sort of put one amongst the pigeons, so I don't know what he does. So if Kitty moves back, then Sonia's bowl's sitting there waiting. I think he's up the creek, but that's just my personal opinion. The only other thing you can potentially do is just absolutely punch Steve's bowl through, but Steve's still got one up his sleeve. He's got to get onto it and get onto it hard. No. Stevie here will be just trying to gently draw one in, just take another shot, because again, as many of us know, in tournaments, margins do come into it. Margins come into it, so you don't want to be dropping 2 if you can help it. Let's see what he does. Is he going to sneak around the corner here? Look at this. Oh, that is a great bowl. Very good bowling, Steve. Yep, there we go. Steve snagged it. So to finish this game, We've got Sonia and Steve from Cowra Bowls Club winning 2015 over Susan and Gary from Penrith. So we will be back, folks. I'm going to turn this off, make some adjustments, fix some things up, hopefully get back on the bandwagon properly. So next game we can bring you a bit more with a bit more tech and a bit more different camera views and things like that. And hopefully we'll have my man Ounch Witkowski on with us. So until then, folks, we'll see you at around 1 o'clock, I believe. I think it's 1. So if not, it would be about 1:30. So I'll see you then. Thanks, guys.